I can answer any questions. Just let me know.
Who's the artist?
I confess.
Oh, it's just exquisite. It's so realistic. It's almost like if I closed my eyes, the pieces, they would just come to life.
Thanks. You interested?
I might be. Robin Collins. I'm the pastor at the little church down by the fire station.
Nathan Wise, sculptor here at the little gallery down by the Bad Greek restaurant.
We lost our nativity this year, and I think I may have found the perfect one to replace it.
Lost it?
Well, not literally, see. Tomorrow we have our Christmas Day service, and each year we bring out the same nativity. It wasn't nearly as beautiful as this one. It was an antique, a family heirloom of someone in our congregation. Anyway, to make a long story even longer, they've moved
And now you're nativity-less, if there even is such a word.
If there isn't, there should be. Christmas just won't be the same without one. At least not at my church. I've been searching for months for the perfect replacement. If you don't mind, how much for this one?
Seeing as it is Christmas Eve and you are a pastor, I could sell it to you for, let's say, $3.
Well, we are a very small church, but If we can't find $300 in the budget, then I'll make up the difference myself.
It's 3,000, not 300.
Okay, that's pretty embarrassing.
Well, it is an original, and frankly, compared to some of my other works, it's a bargain.
Oh, I'm sure it is, and believe me, it's worth every penny. It's just, well, it's way out of our league.
That's okay. I understand.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. She seemed nice.
Yeah, and poor as a church mouse.
Nathan, that is not funny.
Do I look like I'm laughing? Believe me, I wish she had the dough. If she did, you and I would be $3,000 richer. Now that's what I would call a Merry Christmas.
Come on, you could have relaxed the price a little, couldn't you? It is Christmas after all.
That's exactly why she should have used plastic like everybody else this time of year. You know how the song goes. 'Tis the season to go bankrupt.
Seriously,
Fa-la-la-la.
you really don't think that's what Christmas is all about, do you?
Come on, who do you think I am?
I knew I married you for a reason.
It's also the season of stress, depression, and shopping till you're comatose.
Okay, come on. I dare you to look out this window and tell me that you don't see it.
See what?
Christmas, the real Christmas.
Oh, gee, and here I thought it was the same crowded, dirty city street I look at 365 days a year. What was I thinking?
It is not the same old street. It's different. Would you please look? Do you see that adorable little girl there with all the freckles, the one running alongside her brother?
Yeah.
Can't you see how excited they are?
About as excited as their dad's gonna be when he tries to pay off his credit cards from all the useless toys they just had to have.
Okay. What about that couple holding hands? Do you see how they're all dressed up? I bet they're on their way to a Christmas party with the family.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me you don't think they look happy.
Family? Wait till they hit the in-laws. There's nothing like making merry with the same people you try to avoid every other day of the year.
Okay, all right. What about that guy with the long brown coat and the red scarf? I bet he doesn't have that same spring in his step the rest of the year. Oh, can't you see it, Nathan? It's Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas, all right. Look at them, foolish people, chasing foolish dreams. Look at their empty faces, buying everything. Every year on Christmas Eve, they seem to go insane. Every year I sit and watch the crazy Yuletide game. Once again, look at them, it's Christmas.
Look at them, filled with laughter, filled with songs of joy. Look at their smiling faces, happy girls and boys. Every year on Christmas Eve, I hear them celebrate. Every year I sit and watch their holiday parade. Once again, look at them, it's Christmas. A season of giving,
Cash or credit,
a reason for
MasterCard
living.
or debit,
My
favorite time of the year.
The music, the singing,
Keep on shopping,
the Christmas bells ringing.
don't you think it's stopping?
A season
of holiday cheer. Once again, look at them, it's Christmas. Look at them, foolish people buying useless trash. Look at their empty faces, wasting hard-earned cash.
Look at them, you can feel it, something's in the air. Look at their smiling faces, laughter's everywhere.
Every year on Christmas Eve,
I hear
they seem to
them
go
celebrate.
insane. Every year I sit and watch
their
the crazy
holiday
Yuletide
parade.
game.
Once again,
Look at them, it's
Christmas.
Christmas.
It's late. Let's go home.
You go. I'll catch up. I've got just a couple of things I want to finish up.
Oh, Nathan, it's Christmas Eve.
I know, and I will be right home after I finish up.
Okay, don't stay too late.
I won't. Virgin birth. Now, there's a good one. I wonder whoever thought that one up.
God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
That's okay. I must have been daydreaming there for a minute. Can I help you?
I was thinking I might be able to help you, if you'll let me.
Help me? Look, I was just getting ready to close up and stop.
Good. You know, Nathan, I think you've been working too much anyway, especially for this time of year.
Well, I don't have a lot of choice. I mean, Christmas is our busiest time. Did you just call me Nathan?
Well, I could call you Joe, or Malcolm, or Rumpelstiltskin if you'd like, but I thought you'd prefer your own name.
Do I know you?
In one sense, yes. In another, no. I'm Mary.
Mary. You know what, that thing I said about closing up, well, we are now officially closed. You're going to have to come back another time.
I know you're scared. So are a lot of people. Good people, just like you. People who know there's something missing, even if they aren't sure exactly what it is. Come on, I'll show you.
You know, I'd love to, really, but my wife is waiting for me at home.
Christine won't mind. In fact, I know it's something she's been praying about for a long time.
But I have...
Nathan, it's all right. You can trust me.
All right.
I know how you feel about Christmas, and believe it or not, I'd be the first to agree with you. It's sad for most. Christmas isn't much more than rushing from one party to the next, endless shopping and checking off items from one big, long to-do list. But it wasn't always that way. Look. Imagine going back in time, back to a time when the stock market had crashed. People across America were unemployed in record numbers, and rumors of a Second World War were on everyone's tongues.
The Depression.
Yes. Even if parents wanted to spend money on their children, they couldn't. Most children received one gift, and even that was practical. A new coat? A hand-knitted scarf, perhaps?
I bet that went over real big.
It did. Christmas was the most wonderful time of the year. Not just for the children, but for everyone.
Well, I don't see why. You just said yourself nobody had 2 dimes to rub together. If that doesn't put a crimp in your Christmas spirit, I don't know what will.
They may have been poor, but it didn't matter. Nothing could stop Christmas from coming, because Christmas had nothing to do with money to begin with.
Think about the baby born to save all men in a humble, lowly manger there in Bethlehem. Oh, it's not right to keep complaining so selfishly when my Jesus left the throne of glory just to rescue me.
Gotta go and tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born. Sing the glory, shout the story, Jesus is born. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Again. Oh, go and tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born.
Oh, think about the baby Jesus, no room for his birth. Think about the King of heaven coming down to earth. Through my friend, that's why my Jesus came. And everything my Savior touches will never be the same.
We gotta go and tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born. Sing the glory, shout the story, Jesus is born. Peace on earth, goodwill to men, sing it again. Oh, go and tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born. Forget your worries,
Forget your cares.
Once again tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born. Go and tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born.
Oh, yeah.
Tell it on the mountain, Jesus is born.
Jesus is born. Yeah. Jesus is born.
Okay, so I get your point. But still.
Still what? Still not convinced?
Well, let's face it. Christmas means presents, and presents mean Christmas, even if it was just one lousy hand-knit scarf.
You're not a man to be easily swayed, are you, Nathan? That's okay. I'll just have to take you back further. Close your eyes. Go on, Nathan, close your eyes. And let yourself to drift back in time to Victorian England. Women in long, swirling gowns move through the city avenues. Men in fine top hats and tailored suits step off of horse-drawn carriages. The sweet jangle of sleigh bells echo through the snowy streets as young children rush between vendors selling their wares. Are you there yet?
Yes, I think so.
Good. Now open your eyes and tell me, do you see anyone rushing from shop to shop, buying gifts?
Well, actually, no.
Tell me, what do you see instead?
It's not so much what I see, but what I hear. Songs. I think they're Christmas carols.
You're right. For the first time, people brought their songs to the street to share them with everyone.
I could hear something now, but I can't quite make it out. What are they singing about?
The joy of that first Christmas morning. Stop and listen. You'll be able to hear it too.
Come a-caroling among the leaves so green, and here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Come and joy come to you, and a Merry Christmas too, and God bless you and send you a Happy New Year, and God send you a Happy New Year.
Hear it now?
Yes. I don't think I've ever heard anything quite so happy.
Oh, it was. It is. Caroling means joy. Joy to the world. The Lord has come. And it wasn't just the people in the streets who were celebrating. Queen Victoria gave Prince Albert the very first Christmas tree.
Not a bad idea, I guess. Talk about somebody who has everything.
It wasn't so much a gift as a symbol or a reminder.
A reminder? Of what?
That neither she nor any other earthly king or queen could ever compare to the true King of Kings.
You get all of that out of a Christmas tree?
Why, yes. See the 3 points of the tree? They represent the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And the evergreen is a symbol of the eternal life we can have in Jesus Christ.
And here I just thought it was something to throw the tinsel on and stash presents under.
You're not alone. For most, Christmas traditions have no meaning. No one seems to realize that centuries ago, they were started for a reason.
Which was?
What else? To celebrate what God had done. To proclaimed the arrival of the Christ child. And what a joyous day that was!
Wow, that was great. You were right. I never knew the songs were so, Mary? Mary?
She's gone.
Who are you?
Look closely. I think if you take a hard look, you might recognize me.
Sorry, you might look vaguely familiar, but nope, even if I did recognize you, I couldn't place you.
Here, maybe this will help. After all, you're the one who created it. I'm Joseph.
Oh, no. Not again. Hey, look, one of you I could maybe deal with, but two, that's one too many. Two too many. What I'm trying to say is my sculptures are lifelike. They don't come to life, okay? So if you don't mind, I think I will maintain my sanity now and just go.
Wait a second. Just before I got here, you were saying something about the songs. Do you remember what that was?
Look, I'm late getting home as it is. I really gotta go.
Just tell me, Nathan. What was it about the songs you heard? They moved you, didn't they?
Well, yeah, they did. A little.
How so?
I don't know. I mean, I'd heard them all before, but I'd never really heard them, you know?
Honestly, no. I don't think I do know. Can you tell me more?
I guess I'd always lumped them all together with Bing Crosby and Here Comes Good Old Santa Claus. I never knew they were so, religious.
But that's what it all comes down to. Not Santa Claus or winter wonderlands or even the love of family and friends. I mean, those things can be a part of Christmas for a lot of people. The real meaning of Christmas is something far more deep and more profound than any of those things.
Okay, now I'm the one who's not sure what you mean.
Come, follow me. Christmas is about a single night, a single event filled with hope and wonder for all mankind. Many years ago, a young Austrian priest captured the simplicity and the power of that night, perhaps better than any other person before or after him.
Who was he?
His name was Friar Joseph Moore. Now, Friar Moore had learned that the church organ had broken down and couldn't be repaired in time for Christmas. So Friar Moore took pen to paper and wrote 3 stanzas to be put to the music of a single guitar. The simple strum of that guitar and the voices in that one small church rose to tell the story of a miracle, the miracle of that first Christmas night, that silent, holy night of nights.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep
one night that would inspire artists throughout the centuries, that would ignite the hearts and the minds of scholars and alter the lives of millions. Come, you don't want to miss this.
Miss what? Where are we going?
To the rebirth, the awakening,
The what?
the Renaissance. It's Christmas time in Italy. Look around, Nathan. Tell me what you see.
Tumblers in the streets. People of all ages filling the squares. Oh, wow. The churches. I mean, beautiful churches going up everywhere. Look at the paintings, the fountains, the sculptures. It's all so real, so alive.
Do you see that woman there? The one in the red and gold gown?
Oh, yes. She's so graceful. And the gown, I mean, it's almost a work of art itself.
What of the music?
It's everywhere. It's all so real, so alive. It's really too much.
It is. And what of the presents and the Christmas trees?
I don't see them. Where are they?
Nowhere. The idea hadn't even been thought of yet.
But I can still tell
Tell what?
that it's Christmas. Why is that?
Listen to the music, Nathan. It'll tell you.
On this joyful Christmas day, sing boom, boom, boom. On this joyous Christmas day, sing boom, boom, boom. For a blessed babe was born
Upon this day
at break of morn. In a manger poor and lowly lay the Son of God most holy. Boom, boom, boom.
Thanks to God this holy day, sing
Boom, boom, boom.
Thanks to God this holy day, sing
Boom, boom, boom. Now we all our voices raise
and sing a song
of grateful praise. Celebrate His song and story, all the wonders of His glory. Boom, boom, boom. Praise we now the Lord above, sing boom, boom, boom. Praise we now the Lord above, sing boom, boom, boom. For upon this day at morn,
a wondrous Son
the God was born. In a manger poor and lowly lay the blessed babe most holy. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. On this joyous Christmas day, sing boom, 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 boom.
The joy, it's just like Mary said. It's infectious. It's wonderful. It's so joyful.
And not a present or a tree in sight.
No, just the celebration of the manger.
Yes, it was more than enough to fill the air with the spirit of Christmas. That joy is what you felt, Nathan, on the streets of the Renaissance. And that's how you could tell it was Christmas time back then.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What is it?
It just hit me, that's all.
What has?
It is all about the manger, isn't it? That's what it all comes back to.
Yes, it does. What is it, Nathan? Is something wrong?
I don't know. I was just thinking, maybe that's why Christmas always seems so empty to me. Because it was all about the manger.
But why would that make it empty for you, Nathan?
I guess because I never really believed. I always thought it was, I don't know, a myth.
Oh, it was no myth. It was more real than anything that had ever happened before. before or since. Nathan, you're an artist, right?
Right?
As an artist, you could have chosen any subject matter to sculpt, correct?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Out of all of the myriad of choices that could have captured your imagination, you chose to sculpt the Nativity. Why is that?
I don't know. I guess there were times when I wanted to believe, but it never really seemed real. Maybe that's why I sculpted it. I wanted to know.
I see.
What was it like? Can you tell me?
Oh, I remember every detail. Even now, the night was cool and strangely silent, as if all of heaven was holding its breath. I could smell the sweet scent of fresh hay. I could feel the warmth of the sheep and the oxen as they lay around us. The star just shone down over everything. And it was then that I heard his first gentle cry. I lifted that precious child from the loving hands of his mother, and I cradled him in my arms. He was my son, and he was the Son of Man. And then God incarnate gently wrapped his tiny fist around my finger, and then later around my very soul.
I wish I knew what that felt like.
You can. Anyone can.
But I don't know how.
All you have to do is accept him, Nathan. On that first Christmas, God gave us the most amazing Christmas gift of all, the gift of his own Son. He's your gift this Christmas, Nathan, if you'll only receive him.
Sleep, my child, and peace attend thee all through the night. Guardian angels, God will send thee all through the night. Wrapped in love so gently sleeping, heaven's gift is here before me. God, his loving vigil keeping all through the night.
Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord, once a tiny baby, fully God, fully human, God's gift to mankind.
And as he gave to us so freely, let us also receive him.
Let us give our hearts and minds to him during this time of joyous celebration.
A celebration of Christ's birth, Christmas.
Nathan! Nathan! Oh, Nathan, wake up.
What?
Wake up.
What?
Oh, I woke up and you had me scared to death.
What's
I
going on?
woke up and you weren't there. You must have fallen asleep here last night. I tried calling, but nobody answered.
I must have been dreaming, but no, it wasn't just a dream. It was real.
What?
Christmas. It's not some made-up story. You were right. Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year.
I think you should sleep here every Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve? Today's Christmas. What time is it? Are we too late?
Too late? Too late for what?
Never mind. Come on. I'll explain later. We've got to hurry. Oh, wait. I'm so excited I almost forgot.
What are you doing?
Never mind. We've got to hurry. I'll explain later. Come on.
Well, you all seem to be in fine voice this glorious Christmas day. That was wonderful, everyone. Please be seated. As usual, in keeping with our Christmas tradition, we will now read the Christmas story from the book of Luke.
In the same place there were shepherds, keeping their flocks by night. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, below, for I bring you good news of great joy. For unto us born this day in this city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." Suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly hosts praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace."
Then the angels went away from them into heaven, and the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened."
And they went with haste, and they found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in the manger.
After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem. They saw his star at its rising, and it went ahead of them until it stopped at the place where the child was.
And when the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw Mary and the baby. On entering the house, they knelt down and gave him respect.
They gave him gifts of old frankincense and myrrh. Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Pastor. Are we too late?
Too late? Oh, no. Please come in. You're welcome to join us.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I thought you might like this for your service.
Like what?
Christine, could you?
But I thought I explained we didn't have enough. I don't understand.
It's a gift. See, I'm the one who didn't understand, but now I do. God has given me the most wonderful gift of all this Christmas. I believe. I finally really believe, and I guess I just wanted, in the smallest way, I just wanted to give something back.
Thank you, Nathan. We will always treasure it. It looks like our closing carol is even more appropriate than I thought. Let's close our eyes and bow our heads to pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this glorious Christmas day, a time to celebrate your birth, a time to consider your great love for us. Thank you for sending your only Son to be born a tiny baby, to grow into a sinless man, to be crucified on the cross for each and every one of us. Thank you for that gift. And thank you, God, for giving us Christmas. Welcome to the family, Nathan, and welcome to your very first Christmas. As we stand, let us raise our voices of praise and thanks to God.